Hi everyone, welcome back to 7 Trans Guys. It's your Saturday guy Taurean. And this week we're talking about New Year's, how last year was for us, and what we hope this year brings for us. Today is the 9th of January, so we've been in this new year for a while now. So like talking about last year, like it's last year, is getting easier, but still hard, So 2015 for me, I would say was an alright-ish year. It wasn't the most successful, but it wasn't the most shitty. It was pretty bad for me, I would say, but I'm alive this year and I've learnt a lot from last year, so I can't say it was the worst, For me, last year I started testosterone. Let's start with positives. I think I should start with positives. I started testosterone. Yeah, I think that's pretty much like the highlight of my year. I was able to start my medical transition, and I'm pretty much living my life full time, 100% as a male right now. So that's the most successful thing that happened this year for me. Negatives: I lost my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. I don't even know what to call her. My partner for like that we were together for like 2 years. I lost her. At one point my car broke down, my phone broke, my laptop broke, I failed classes in school, I was depressed. Like, it was a hard fucking year for me, man. But one thing that did come out of the year is like I am so much more self-aware than I used to be. I'm more aware of my like shortcomings and my imperfections and the things that are wrong with me. And it's not in the sense that like at first I took it in a way that like I felt like a shitty person, like, oh man, there's so many things wrong with me. But eventually it's like, okay, now I know what's wrong with me, there are things I can work on. I can improve who I am now because I know the things that I don't really appreciate about who I am, Like the things I don't like about myself, I can fix them. That's the biggest thing that came from 2015. Also, I did some reflecting because I was like towards the end of the year, I was like, wow, this was a shitty year for me. And it was towards the end of the semester too, and I'm like, wow, I really didn't do my best in school either, right? Like, I allowed the world to take over, like, I allowed the world to fuck me and keep me down and screw me over. I allowed it, like, and I'm disappointed in myself in the sense that I allowed this to happen, but I recognize that I'm human and I'm weak sometimes. I think I can handle everything, and then a situation like that happened and I didn't handle it properly, right? And so for me, it's like I know that I am not invincible, and I have to give myself opportunity to be sad, to be depressed, and that's what I did, and that's why I was able to get over the situation quickly. A lot of people didn't realize how much it affected me, but it was literally because I just took some freaking time to heal. I did some reflecting. I understood why everything was happening to me the way it happened to me, and that was how I was able to get over it. But I'm being honest with you, I did have my really, really depressing moments. Sorry. One thing I remember from when I decided to transition is I asked God to allow me to become the man that He wants me to be. And I prayed about it, and this is what I asked Him, that He needed to help me become the man I'm supposed to be. And I didn't realize it at the time that when I was losing everything in my life, losing those friends that I lost, losing my girlfriend, losing all the material things I had. I lost so much money this year too, right? I don't even know where my savings went. But in the losing of all that, I didn't realize that that's how God was trying to create me into the man that I am supposed to be. Because it is very easy to be concerned about females. Like, that's one thing that a lot of guys have problems with, or males, whatever you're interested in. But like having that person with you in your life, or like material things, things that allow people to feel valued. And God needed to take those things away from me for me to realize that like I don't need a girlfriend to value myself. I don't need money. I don't need all these material things to value myself. Not that that's how I based off my that's not what I base my values off, but definitely how I felt about myself in some way was linked to how she saw me, or how much money I had. Some way, how I felt as a man was linked to material things and to this female that I was with. And He needed to take them away from me for me to realize that I need to be able to stand on my own. He needed to create me as a man from the foundation and take away everything that I held as dear, everything that I held as, oh, this is what I really need to be a man, all these, like, this is what I need. He needed to take them away from me, and so I could realize that That's not what I need. I need, like, honestly, the one thing that's been consistent throughout this whole year, I mean, all of last year, the whole thing that was consistent was God. Like, when things were going good, things were going bad, He was the only one that was consistently there for me, right? Like, there was times I fought with my family too, right? And who do you go to when you have pissed off your family? You go to God. And so, like, that's the one thing, apart from becoming more self-aware, learning that the only thing that's constant for me, the one thing I should put all my trust and reliance on, is God. Like, that's who I should be focused on. And having that knowledge now is amazing, because it's easier to allow things to happen, because I'm like, I really don't have any control. Let God's will be done. It's weird. I feel like I'm preaching to you guys, but I'm telling you how my year went, and this is how my year went. So that's what I really learned last year. Of course, I'm human, and so when things do go wrong, I get mad at God. I do. And when things go wrong, I get pissed off at Him, and I'm wondering, why does this happen, right? But gradually I'm starting to understand that, like, He only has the best interest, like, my best interest at heart, right? Regardless of how bad I think something's going right now, He only has something better in store for me. Like, He's not going to take something good away from me to give me something bad, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. If I believe that He's on my side, I know that He's only working for the goodness of my life, right? So that's the one thing I'm learning, and I'm hoping I can take into this year with me, that regardless of what happens, whenever things go wrong, it's still, I have to realize that when things go wrong, that God is in control. For example, something else that pissed me off, I don't know if I told you guys, one of the surgeons that towards the end of last year accepted my, like, referral letter. Earlier in the year, like in February, he refused it. It pissed me off, because I could have had top surgery in, like, June. Like, I know a guy who got his referral in January had surgery in May or something. So I could have had top surgery already. And whenever I think about it, I get so fucking pissed off, because I'm like, this nigga just put me back like a whole fucking year on my surgery. Like, why did he say no in the first place? Like, maybe my doctor didn't write a proper letter, or maybe he just dismissed it because he couldn't read, man. I don't know why the fuck he denied me the first time, because he's the same. He accepted it the next time around, like, same fucking doctor and everything, right? But I think about it like, okay, I'm really picky. Maybe he would have done the surgery and I wouldn't have liked it. Maybe something could have gone wrong. You know, I start thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what, God is in charge, God's in control. Maybe this year is my year to get surgery. This is my year, you know. And so that's what I'm trying to focus on. Anyways, 2016, what do I hope for 2016? I'm hoping that, like, I get surgery. Surgery is the main thing on my list. Sooner rather than later, but surgery nonetheless is happening this year for me. I don't know, I just want to be able to help more people out. I want to be able to stay on top of my shit. I have loads of really good ideas, but I never follow through with it. And so I'm hoping this year God gives me more motivation to stay on top of the things I want to achieve, gives me the push, gives me the drive to go for what I want, you know, rather than having ideas and just not being bothered, right? Because right now I'm in a better place in my mindset. I'm more driven, so I'm hoping that, like, He uses my mindset now and He pushes me more and allows me to become a greater person than I am. So yeah, I'm just hoping that this year is more successful than last, and I know it will be, because I'm more aware, right? So there's things that I am more aware. I'm growing as a person, honestly. That's what I hope for this year too. I grow as a person. A part of me would like some sort of relationship, but I really want the next woman I get in a relationship with to be the woman I marry. Like, that's what I said about my ex. And this time around, I'm probably going to be a lot more apprehensive to jump in a relationship because it ended, right? So, for me, I don't know if I would, like, it's not a big goal for me, but I would appreciate growing and creating a relationship with someone, you know, gradually. Yeah. But it's not a big deal for me. Maybe I would like to make some money this year. I don't know how exactly, but I would like to come into some money and work and get some money. I don't know, but that's it. So this year I just hope to be a lot more successful than I was last year. And I know it's going to happen, right? Because I'm growing as a person. I'm hoping, yeah. I'm just gonna keep transitioning, right? Continue my transition, and hopefully everything works out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a good New Year's. I said Happy New Year's to you guys last year because that's when it was appropriate. It's been over a week now, so I don't know if I'm supposed to say Happy New Year's anyways, but Happy New Year's. I hope you're enjoying 7 Trans, guys. Yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Oh, I did that the wrong way. I'm switching it up. 2016 years of switch up and shit. I waste his time. 2016. Waste her time. Bye, guys.